Hello, how are ya? And welcome to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. I went ahead and moved Chuchune to where I need to be. Here in the Alden dispatch yard. And you may notice that she also is wearing pants. Look at that. Pants. Wonderful. Beautiful. Anyone seen Kikazani since last night? Anyone? Here's your timetable. Hey, what are you doing at that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. Got it from Kikazani, you say? Why, that useless drunk. I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. Oh, jeez. Well, thank you, I guess. Papa Chan. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Muhih advised me to expect, I am Papa Chan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12, no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Aldens work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some works to do to one of your ability. Oh yeah, level 7! Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and the body out there. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Well, alright then. Let's help out. Help out? Hey. Halt! Madam, I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. Oh. State your name and business. A twilight pretzel from Papa Chan? By the gods, forgive me! You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Chan my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Righto! Western front clear! Eastern front clear! For me? From Papa Chan? A twilight pretzel. My favorite! How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Oh, these punsters. 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights. This post would be the end of me. A twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Did that have salt on it? Don't they need water? Who am I to question? You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh, Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. Chuchune, I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultansworn. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultansworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Chuchune. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Okay. Hey, praise the 12! I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search. Rathanalan is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. All right, let's go south. Oh, Sultan Tree. You are about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty.
Sasagan様、申し訳ありません。私の不徳で大切なものを奪われてしまいました。誰じゃ？
探しましたよ、リリラ様。
Hello there, handsome.
お一人で出歩いては危ないと何度言ったらご分別なさるんです。
放っておけ。リリラは一人になりたいのじゃ。あっちへ行け。
そうはいきません。このところ物騒ですからね。それにここのエーテルは乱れています。嫌な感じがするのです。さあ帰りましょう。みんな心配していますよ。君は所長が言っていた冒険者だな。ご苦労だったな。リリラ様はこの通りやんちゃでね。俺も所長もよく苦労をかけさせられているんだ。一緒に所長のところへ帰るとしよう。リリラ様を無事保護したと伝えにね。
Oh, hello.
やれやれ、敵の多いお嬢様だよ。まったく。リリア様、下がっていてください。君、手を貸してくれ。やるしかないみたいだぞ。
Time to punch a void send. Uh-oh. Yay! Oh, fine. Come here, little guys. Yay! Good job, handsome stranger. Oh, the Void Raga littered. Shiny stone. Pick it up. Oh, it picked up itself. Oh, hey. I'm having that dream again. Okay. It's raining fire. Sure.
光のクリスタルは闇を払う力。世界を巡り、光のクリスタルを手に入れるのです。
Okay, got it. Get crystals, banish evil.
光の意志を持つあなたの力。
Flying around this huge crystal. Man, I drank too much.
今の魔物は何だったのじゃ。
異界ボイドに住むという妖異の一種です。
あれが話に聞く妖異。
しかしこんな化け物を刺激するとはただの族ではないようだな。ところで君、大丈夫かい
？Why, yes, I have this crystal right here.
エーテルにでも酔ったんだろうか。戦闘の後、急に倒れたから驚いたよ。なんだって大きなクリスタル。一体何の話を。なるほどね。これは思わぬ収穫だ。いや、すまない。こちらの話だよ。
What does it change?
俺は一足先に帰ってこの件をしかるべきところに報告しなければならない。
Report to who?
冒険者さん、リリラ様のことをお願いします。
Okay.
わら、私は子供ではない。
Yeah.
G のところくらいなら自分で戻れるわ。
Alright, bye. Don't get kidnapped on the way.
やれやれ。本当にやんちゃなお嬢様だ。では、俺たちも帰るとしようか。君とはまた近いうちに会いそうな気がするよ。それまでしばしのお別れだ。
Okay, I'll try. Time to return to Papa Shun. Oh, there she is. She hasn't been kidnapped. That's good. Thank the gods you've returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse. Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I've already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Ul'dah. Nah. Please, you're not to say such things, and we will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in future. don't get kidnapped. I cannot thank you enough, Chuchune. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from Voidsaid fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption snapped to his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the ether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Chuchune, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalan as you did to us today. Yay. Why, thank you. Oh. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanana mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. I can't talk today. Well, to be honest, I could talk to begin with. And another quest. Thanalan has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say that it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews, burrowing critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield so much as a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The Shrew Hills would be the best place to start. Sure. Here you are, Gagari. Gagari. If Kikikode doesn't come calling soon, this spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Oh, so you're here to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. So, Lalafell, much like their Taru ancestors, love alliteration. Alliteration love. Look, words off. I want to be a bard. Maybe I should take another vocation. What do you think? Free company. Oh, thanks. Thank you, friend. You are truly the champion of earthworms. Now we can look forward to a plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which ones will grace the Sultana's plate. idle adventure is a sorry sight. I have no need of assistance at the moment, but perhaps someone at the Coffer and Coffin wants for a helping hand. Wowobaru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes, and I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. Now, I'm a simple farmer and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like, and I like orobun. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I tell you. If you have a mind to give some fish to Wowobaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty orobun. 4 slices or so should be enough for him to experiment with. Okay. Let's check my quest log. Alright. So... well, let me beat up some fish first. There we go. Fishies! Ooh, they're on my quest. Oh, sweet. Uh-oh. Fates. Alright, so these things are random, I wouldn't call them quests, but they randomly pop up in different regions and they give you XP and guild and something else that you know about too. They are good for leveling up. Yay! See? XP! Beautiful. Drink for you, lassie? You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. That's a pumpkin. A plantation pumpkin. Pumpkin. What's that? We Kikidoa asked you to bring this here to me? So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse? Reckon this is for the time I carried his drunk son and ours back home. But hell's an honest to good God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. Lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the starved bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, lassie. You're welcome. Wowobaru. Whoa. Fish feudal. There are no suitable species, but I shall not surrender. Orobun, of course, but wait. How did you know of my Epicurean endeavor? Well, it matters not. The solution you suggest is sensational. Sauté with salt, a squirt of sun lemon. You're so simple yet sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Denelin. Were it not for your local largesse, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune to have some brought hither. Thank you. You're welcome. Ah, bugger. My stores of shrew meat are nearly naught. The meat is an indispensable ingredient for making my smoked shrew loaves, which are famous for their fantastic flavor. Fortunately, I am no fool. In preparation for this possibility, I have set 2 barrel traps outside our establishment. Alas, I am not accustomed to butchering live beasts. If you could do the deed in my stead and bring me the meat, I can continue to cook. All right. Alliteration at its finest. You know, lassie, if you're just gonna stand around here with your thumb up your arse, I can give you something to do. Thanks to the unbelievable low prices, we've no shortage of customers here at the Coffer and Coffin. But by the same token, I can't afford to hire much help. We're chronically understaffed. What's more, there's these lazy-ass types that refuse to come and order at the counter. It'd be a great help if you could attend these customers for me. Mark their orders on these here slips, then bring them here. Oh, and don't forget about old dolphins outside. Dolphins? Dolphins? I like dolphins. Falls balls, I'm spent. Grilled dodo and a tankard of ale to wash it down. God, here I am again, spending what meager coin I've got at the coffin. It ain't me fault, I tell you. You'd do the same if your white served up shite every bleeding day. Calm down, dude. Calm down. It's alright. Gods, I'm starving. Bring me ale, grilled dodo, and smoked true loaf. Make it quick. Business is good. Too good, even. I've nearly got the time to take a piss, let alone eat. The mere thought of the coffin's cooking makes my mouth water. The strongest brandy wine you've got. I need help to forget. Oh, okay. I remember doing this quest when I first started this game, and I had no idea where this last guy was. Because, you know, I get lost a lot. Oh, hey. Apparently I still don't know where he is. There he is! Ugh. Roger's new errand girl, are you? Well then, I'll keep it simple for your sake. A tankard of your finest ale, chilled with an ice shard. There's nothing like a tall drink to help one forget about the trifling things in life, like work. I could have sworn he was up there. Oh well. Whatever. That's all the orders then? Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, brandy wine, grilled dodo, and for our dolphins, let me guess, 1 tankard of ale. Right bleeding miser, that one. I'd have put me boot out of his arse. Anyway, you did good, lassie. By way of thanks, I'm gonna tell you something what ought to prove to your profit. Cool. I like profit. Word is, Blackbrush Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. It don't help knowing that the antling's been multiplying like it's nobody's business. For every critter Warren and his crew put down, 2 more, the buggers spawn in its place. I was thinking, mayhap you can make yourself useful at the station by culling some antlings. I don't doubt Warren would appreciate the help. And if you win his trust, he's like to have more work for you. Mind you, he'll need to show the man proof of your deeds. 5 or so antling mandibles ought to do the talking for you. Okay. Take a look. Alright, so I'm getting into some higher quests over here. So I am going to return to ul'dah and do that lower quest. Lower level quest. Lower level quest. Let's beat up some things on the way there. what is it then? Come to try and scare me and these poor folk off our land again? Go on, do your worst. I'll not budge one step from this spot. But wait. Hammer, beak, tail feathers, and a letter? Dear gods, it's from Oswell. Have you seen him? Is he well? Dearest Kikipoo, it's been too long since I wrote you last. How have you fared since? As ever, I'm a slave to my trade, and sadly it hasn't seen fit to take me to or through the Silver Bazaar in some years. I've heard it told the scum of ul'dah have set their sights on your Silver Bazaar. It seems beyond saving. Really, how long do you mean to linger in that horrid hovel? Remember, some birds just aren't meant to be caged. Spread your wings and soar once more, Kickapoo. Spread my wings and soar? By the gods, this is by far the most ridiculous letter I've ever read. And Hammerbeak Tail Feathers? The dolt does realize he sent the feathers of a flightless bird, doesn't he? Well, Oswald can go bugger himself. I've no intentions of stepping one ell from this hovel, much less soaring from it. It's my hovel, and I love it. You're a warm face for an outsider, not like those other curs loitering about the bazaar. Surely you've seen the hammers to the east of here, or at the very least heard them. Well, a few of their workers have decided to drop in on us for a little rest and relaxation. But they're no workers. They're nothing but hired muscles sent to threaten the people of the bazaar and harass our shops, and it's not the first time. But I dare say a formidable lass such as yourself just might be able to scare them off with some strongly worded doubts. What say you? Will do. Hey there, friend. I have a sure way into some easy gill if you're interested. It won't even require you to break a sweat. Well, not much of one. All you need to do is slay enough rusty goblins to gather 4 bottles of goblin grease, and then deliver them to a hearer by the name of Adelard at the hammers. Once he has the grease, he can use it to keep the hammers running. It couldn't be more simple. I'm surrounded by fools here. They detest the hammers and the new way of life they symbolize. They care only for the successes of the past, but it blinds them to the opportunities of the present. Change isn't coming, friend. It's already here. I call the Silver Bazaar home for now, but I've no lingering affection for the place. I go wherever there is gil to be gotten. Very well. Oh, here's one. Your ears working? I said piss off. Alright, enough already. I'm leaving. But tell that bloody Kickapoo this is the end of nothing, you hear? Nothing! Alright, asshole. See you later. Oh, they're in here. I was just about to leave anyway, so don't go thinking you had any part in it. Later. Persistent little thing, ain't ya? Fine, I'm on my way, but tell that Kickapoo this ain't over. Laters. Please, you must help me. It's my father. Well, he's not dying or anything. He's a fisherman by trade, you see, but he broke his only compass. He hasn't been able to put out to sea in weeks. The compass is very special. It was crafted by the goldsmith of Estame's lapidaries. Repairing it will require many chunks of magnetite. Such stones can be found there at the lighthouse, but the search is not without its dangers. The area is rife with worth sprites drawn to the magnetism. I'm a lowly fisherman's son. I have no art of fighting, nor the stomach. 3 chunks of magnetite would serve to mend the compass. Once you find them, please take them to my father, Golfordus. No doubt he'll be dawdling about the bazaar as always. And one more. Get up. You possess, you silver bazaar folk are annoying as all hells, I'll give you that. Bugger this job. I'm off to find some peace and quiet. Bye. Later. Yay. Are they gone then? All of them? Well, that's a relief. Serves them right for trying to scare honest folk from their homes so their own masters can buy them. The hammers were built to pound the ground here into solid foundation. The plan is to turn these tracts into manors and manses for Thanalin's wealthy. The same fate awaits the Silver Bazaar. Since the value of the land is set to rise, small wonder some opportunist is trying to drive us all off so he can have it all to himself. The Silver Bazaar may not be what she used to be. Aye, more people leave now than come, and aye, more shops close than open. But it's my home, and I don't mean to be chased off by some bloody billionaire craven who sends common thugs to do his dirty work. Cheer you on, girl. Alright. Let's do this. Alright. Oops. I'm not quite done with this one yet. There we go. Oop. Yeah, that's good. Alright! Woohoo! Don't waste your time, lass. Bloody compass broke down on me. Aye, I'll not be fishing this day, nor the next, more than, Mike. Magnetite? Danielle asked of that of you, Kennedy. So, Dad's to fix up the old compass and be put back to sea, is he? Catch a nice haul of fat fish, I've a vessel that's barely seaworthy and scarce big enough for me alone. I've no crew, no hands to help with the haul. All bloody day at sea, busting me arse that gets me a few gill at best. Gods, days ain't what they were. Time was ye could scarce count the ships what used to make berth here. There weren't no empty coin purse or stomach in all the bazaar. Small ships ain't got no place at sea no more. Everywhere I go, I'm in the shadow or wake of some monstrous trawler or signer. The old ways are done. We little fishermen done lost our way. I ain't no fisherman no more, nor much of a father, I suppose. Just a broken man with a broken compass and broken dreams. That's depressing. I appreciate what you did, friend, bringing me magnetite. Gave it some more thought, I did, putting back out to sea and all. But even with me compass fixed, still ain't got me lucky copper lures. Was waylaid by some goblin muggers a few weeks back, just north and east of here. Thieving bastards made off with all me lures, dozens all towed. Must be felled some earth sprites to get at them magnetite chunks. Am I right? If so, I reckon you could put down a few goblins and bring me back some lures. Suppose I could make do with just 2 of them. A couple of copper ores should serve for now. You up for helping to put a broken life back together? No pressure. No pressure whatsoever. Okay. No pressure. What is it? Can't you see I'm busy cleaning the sand clogs from his hammers? Gods, I'd kill for a few bottles of goblin grease right now. Ding! Goblin grease! Fono! Must have sent you. Thank the gods for both of you. Before long, these tracks will be covered with the estates of ul'dah elite, but the ground is still too loose to build upon. The hammers are pounding to make a solid foundation. Once that's done, then you'll see the structures start to rise. The building was planned to stretch even farther, to the heart of the Silver Bazaar even, but it seems the powers that be are being met with some local resistance. I hear some last name Kikipu holds the right to the bulk of the land here. Stubborn to a fault, that one. A bloody thorn in the side. Yeah, well. Whatever, man. Not a full rule. Oh, gold. Goblin buggers. There are my plans, Lord. Oh, there's more. I'd kill for a chocobo right now. Run, 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 run. It ain't easy to ask, but I'm asking all the same, friend. 2 copper lures to get me back out to sea and put me Daniel's heart at ease. I'll be damned. Me old copper lures. Never thought I'd see these buttes again. Bloody hells. Them goblins sure saw to banging them up. Bah. Ain't gonna be catching no fish with these. Well, that's that. Must be null to self telling me to give up these sea legs. Might be as there's a new life waiting out somewhere. Maybe me compass will lead me to it. Born and bred here I was. Ain't never called no place else home. Times are changing though. Suppose I could sell off me land to them bloody buzzard prospectors and see what else there is out there for me. You are depressing. Yay, but I got something new. Okay. These goddamn haulers? What do you think they are? I paid good going to. Ah, you there! You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Some wares I ordered from an ul'dah merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring them no further, the lazy bastards said. Gate to the bazaar is still the bazaar. Order ain't said nothing about no home delivery. The gall. There are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Yes. It's terrible, Chuchune. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us, I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kickapoo? This is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave, but foolish. As we both look up. Back for more, Kenrick? How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one elm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kickapoo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. Use this now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you will thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man. You couldn't be more wrong. We may no longer boast of visitors or guilt of days past, but this is home to me and many more. Our memories are here, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. This and that is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place. And I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Stubborn girl? No matter. The sale is all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I not think of taking them down, were you? End this futile fight, Kickapoo. There are more of us, and if you are willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Chuchune, please, the writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. What will Chuchune do? Will she help poor Kickapoo and the Silver Bazaar? Or will she turn to evil and greed? We'll find out next time, here, on the saga of Final Fantasy XIV. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye.